my lovely peeps. Oh, I've got my trainers on, apologies, I'll take them off. Hopefully you haven't got your trainers on, ladies. So just take the soles of the feet together and we're just going to start just opening up. So think about that rib cage, nice and flat, and bring it out. Don't let the ribs come out with you. And just, so try and take that rotation as much as you can without letting the elbows creep away from the waist. So glue the elbows in, just into that internal, external rotation. And 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. And then just come up into calf raise. Try and keep the heels together when they come back down. And 3, and 4. Afternoon, Janet. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you can't stop just yet, Debs. And then circle. And circle 2. And 3. I was telling Janet about I'm watching, Stanley Tucci and A Taste of Italy, and I watched it last night with Mason Martin. He was in Umbria. Seriously, if you're a vegetarian, don't watch it. It was literally pig, the whole episode. And then the other side, I've never seen so many pork products in my life. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Well done. And then come, that was weird, something happened on my phone. Shoulders down, so try and again, keep the core connected, come back, really deep squat. Try and come as low as you can, take that bum to wall. You want to keep them hips healthy. So ideally, they often say, try and get your bum down in line with the knees. Don't worry if you can't. Pushing back into the heel will protect the knee. Good. And for 10, for 9, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, oh, I love squats, 2, and 1. Well done, beautiful. Since Sandra's just joined us, I know she likes to squat, we're going to do another 15 just for Sandra. Keep the shoulders down. Always think about that length through the crown of the head. Let's go again. 15. Heels, not heels, sorry, way into the heels. Keep your chest elevated if you can. And your 10. And Debs, nothing came good out of looking at photographs of yourself when you're 27, babe. I worry about kids now, I'm like, oh, they've always got the midriff showing, and then I found a load of photographs and the boys are like literally, Mum, you're on a motorbike with a pair of shorts and a bikini top on just about everyone. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, beautiful. Okay, let's just go back into, I'm going to keep off of my calf raise, guys, just because I've done HIIT this morning, so I just want to give my calves a rest. But if you want to, up and over, do that one. I'm just taking the easy option. And again, let's go 5, down, 3, lovely, 2, and 1. Well done, good. And then just make some noises if you want. Remember these ones straight after surgery. I'm sure there's more, I don't know, important ways of spending my time than doing chicken. And 3, 2, and we're really good for lymphatic system. And then again, pull back. I know this one's a bit tight for you, Debs, but just try and pull back, nice and slow. Don't do your calf raise, because I want you to just think about pulling the scapulas together, really trying. So ideally you want to try and almost bring the hand to the opposite kind of hip area, and you should feel the stretch. 3, 2, oh, yes, and 1. Well done, good work. And then just bring them up, circle and bring them down. And again, up, circle, oh, down, up, circle, oh. And last one. And try and keep them down for the rest of the class. Okay, we're just going to do a little bit of neck work. So parallel chin, just do a rotation. Back to centre. Rotate back. And centre. And again. And centre. Let's go back into a little bit of chicken. Chin. Back. Protract. Retract. Can feel a bit uncomfortable. Let's have some softness in the knees. I've got, what, 6 faces looking at me. Wow. And 1, well done. And then down as far as you can. And then this other hand, the opposite hand, really push down towards the floor. So you're getting that. I often try and massage people in this position. And then back. Other side, and then this hand really push down, fingers towards the feet. Notice if you've got more sort of tension on one side more than the other. And then back 1 more each side. And we'll do a little bit of prone work. I know Janet was saying she likes it. I know Serena's finding now that she's working a lot more, that almost like a shoulders are hiking in a bit. So we'll do some prone work. But first of all, we'll just bring it like this. And I want you to, again, draw the tummy in towards the navel in towards the backbone, sorry, and then pull back. Can you see? So nothing's moving in the body, I'm just retracting, so I'm pulling my scapula together. And then forward. Pull scap together. And forward. And again, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, lovely. All right, guys, let's do a little bit. We'll do a few weights today, but nothing major. But first of all, grab hold of something if you need it. Hopefully you won't. Janet and I did this on Monday. Very virtuous, Janet, twice a week. But we're just going to take, I'll probably worse than you guys because I can't bother taking my trainers off. But we're just going to make an arc, and then we're going to lift. We're going to arc forward and lift. So we're trying to, so don't compromise the work for balance, guys. Nothing wrong with holding on. It's all about working this leg. You'll strengthen this leg anyway because you stood on it. But this one is just about hip flexion, hip abduction. And forward, lift, back. And we're going to do some extension hip work on the floor today, working our glutes. 4, lift, 3, 2, 1, and then take it to the side and just lift it for 8, for 7, for 6, try and keep headlights on the hips if you can, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, and then place that foot, and then just have a little, this way you need something to hold really, push in. Beautiful. Cross that foot over the other one. Yeah, the leg that's in front, the same arm, take it up. And then just push over into that nice stretch of the hip area. Take a breath in. So we won't do too much flexion, Lorraine, today, hon. Having said that, if this one feels comfortable, then it is nice for the side of the leg. So chin to chest, hips back, weight forward, like we always do. Again, don't force it. It should feel relatively comfortable. As soon as you start feeling a Discomfort in the back leg, about 3 to 4, just hold. Mine's about there on a Wednesday. And softly up. Oh, it feels really weird when my little Serena's not on. And she's so cute. She comes on a Thursday night class now. She goes, I put you on last night when I got home from work. Okay, the other side. She got upset because I did mention her last week, and then she said, oh, towards the end you did. Hi, Serena. Okay, the other side. Out, lift, back in. She's popping round, I think, for a coffee about 4 today anyway. And 3. And 4. And 3. And 2. And once really feel really stable in that hip, and then hold it, lift. Try not to hold on if you can. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then soften that standing knee. Put the other one, so just like a standing glute stretch. It's like when we do it on the floor, but it shouldn't feel quite as intense. Beautiful, well done. Take the foot in front, bend the knee, hips back. Oh, sorry, that one first. Push over. Do you know, if my mind just wanders for 2 seconds, it just wandered on. I've just got Finn's report from school, which is pretty good. But I think, oh, I wonder what it's like. Do you ever get the students, what it must be like when you get a report on and everything's like exceptional? Chin to chest, mine's always PE, exceptional. And then gently down. Just letting the head just hang. Oh, beautiful. Take a breath in. And out. In. And out. Last one, breath in. Soften the front knee and gently up. And resisting the urge to not talk about our wonderful government at the minute. Okay guys, so I think what we're going to do, we'll do one more balance actually, and then we'll get down on the floor. Oh no, let's do a few weights. I said we'd do weights, didn't I? So just pick up whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm going to have 2 today, 2 different ones, because I've got a problem with this forearm at the minute. Just a bit of a nervy issue. So I'm going to listen to my body. So we're just going to take it into up, palm in, overhead, back and down. So if you've ever got kind of frozen shoulders, sometimes that overhead reach can be quite difficult because it narrows the gap between the bone. So if you have ever got a frozen shoulder, when we do this one, just stick to that. Just stick to an actual bicep, yeah, not the overhead one. And 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep with that same arm, backwards, and again, so weight to rib cage, look down, and then take the arm nice and straight, and just bend at the elbow. Yeah, so we're not flinging it, and we're not doing this. You often see this. Yeah, so it's a straight arm, neck nice and long, back in, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. We'll switch arms, and then we'll come back to the other arm in a sec. So again, yes, this move for me at the minute is not great. I'm going to try and take it over and see what it feels like. That bit's actually better than the bicep. Same with you, Deb, so whatever feels uncomfortable, babe, don't do it. Keep a resistance band instead. And again, yeah, you can always do it with a resistance band. And for 5, 4, keep that length through the crown of the head. Keep the shoulders down. 2, and 1. Well done. Back. So again, if you bring your arm up quite high as you can, and then just bend at the elbow. Lengthen, bend. Lengthen, bend. So it just brushes the side of the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. If you want to move to a smaller weight, guys, you can for abduction. It's up to you. This feels very light for me, but I'm still going to do it. So lift up and then pulse back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Keep length through the crown of the head. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. You're loving this, Debs. What do you mean you don't like exercise too? And well done. The other side. Keep the shoulders down and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. So working the upper trapezius muscles in the back and getting a little bit of a stretch for the pecs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Good. We are going to leave the weights there today. We're going to do a nice little stretch because I want to get us down, so I know I'm a little bit short on time today. So just take one arm up. Bring the palm into the inner scapular area and then just push on that elbow, chin towards the chest. I keep resisting the urge to listen this morning when I was tidying up before classes, like you do. I was listening to Elizabeth Day, How to Fail. It's a really good podcast. And she interviews like celebrities, but I was listening to Jarvis Cocker, so I keep wanting to sing, you know what I mean, and hold, oh, a couple of big circles, oh, 2, and 1, well done. Take one in front, pull it across into that deltoid stretch. Beautiful. The hand on top, bring it to the back, pull it back, just pull down again, little nodding dog. Beautiful. Back to centre, the other side, pull in. Did we do tricep on that? I can't remember if we did. If we didn't, guys, sorry. Do it again. If we did, do it again, it's fine. And then take the hand behind the back, gently down, feel that nice deep stretch. And we're just going to do a little balance challenge. We've not done this for a wee while. I might fail miserably because I've got my big flappy big trainers on. So just put one foot in front of the other, keep the tummy tight. Just notice how when you first ever did this, how it felt. And then just hold. Hold and then just have a little rotation. Back to centre. If you've just got a disc issue, just be careful around that you don't rotate too much, hon. And again. Back. My balance has felt really good lately. I don't know why. I'm going to jinx it, I think. And then keep the shoulders down. Just hold it. If you feel comfortable, you can try and close. And gently open. And then the other side. This time same, but with a little bit of extension through the chest. So bring the scapula together and again draw the navel in and bring it round. Whoop. A little pulse. 1, 2, 3. Back. The other way. 1, 2, 3. Back to centre. One more. 1, 2, 3. Back. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. And then bring it back into, again, just either hold or close. Heels touching the toes. As in back, front heel touching the back toes. And gently open. Good, just before we get down, just that we're not doing cardio, Serena, don't shout at me, but we're just going to just get a little bit of movement. So just like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Come on, Dev, channel your inner Jane Fonda. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now butt kick. 1, 2. Or you can do this one's quite nice. Keep the core tight. So you're opening up your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then last one's going to go down, step it forward, down, step it back. Down, step it forward, down, step it back. 7, 6, 5. Don't worry about your hands. You can do this, 4, whatever you feel like. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Just take a little pelvic circle. Pelvic circle the other way. 2, 3. One more. And beautiful. Well done. Good work, guys. Let's get down. So, little softness through the knees. Chin to chest, hips backwards, gently folding. Let's go straight into 4-point kneeling. Spreading the fingers, making sure that the little fingers are equal distance apart from the side of the mat. Stick your bum all the way up. Take a breath in. And gently round. And the other way. Oh, I just made a lovely frittata, guys. I never eat on a Wednesday before here. It's too much, but I'm starving after it. I'll just give you a little recipe. Sauteed some peppers just in a pan with a bit of coconut oil. Then put my mushrooms in. You don't have to have mushrooms. Tomatoes, cut up. Spinach. Oregano, a bit of salt and pepper. Onion I put in as well. Then I cracked 4 eggs. Whisked them up, put them in the pan, left them a few minutes. Grated a little bit of, well, crumbled, it was supposed to be feta but I didn't have any. So I crumbled a little bit of cheddar on, underneath the grill. Beautiful. And come back, just take a nice little stretch into shell stretch. Oh God, I love shell stretch. 2 and 1. And then come to lie on your tummy. If you want to watch, guys, for a sec, or just listen, sometimes tactile touching is the best way really, but obviously I'm not there. So I want you just to really think about when you're lying prone. So when you're lying prone, it's easier because generally your belly will be on the mat, even if you're super, super skinny. So pre-cesareans, my belly might not touch this, but think about when you laid on the mat that your belly button now is touching the mat, and I want you to imagine something very, very hot underneath it, and you're just drawing the belly button away. Yeah, so draw that belly button away and try and maintain that connection. That's what's important for the back. Keep the back strong. And we're going to work our glutes. So we're going to lengthen the right foot as much as we can. Keep that core engaged. And we are lifting. Remember, it's about length, not height. So we're just lifting. So we lift the shin away and the knee and a little bit of the lower thigh area. Not too high, just squeeze in. If, like Lorraine said, if you touch your bum, it should feel pretty tight. Yeah, pretty strong. So we're not, I don't want you to move through the back. I want you to try and keep a neutral spine. Keep the tummy in. Yeah, navel to spine connected, shoulders down. You can just relax through this. 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, squeezing the bum. 4, whenever you're doing hip extension, you are working the booty. 3, 2, I can really feel mine. I don't know if it's because I did some this morning as well. Again, draw the tummy in. You can let everything flop. So let everything flop again. Draw the belly in, navel away from the spine, lengthen the left leg and lift. Lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. Who wants a flat shovel for a bum, eh? And lift, 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 lift. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend at the knees, take both legs to one side and then to the other. So you don't have to move your head like I am, guys, just side to side. Always releases any tension in the lower back. Beautiful. Let's do another butt one. So again, in this one, what I want you to do, so you can take your hands like this, but I like to not really think too much about my upper body in this position. It's all about the lower body. So I just like to put my head on the side of my hands. And again, draw that tummy in, that's the important bit. Navel towards the spine. And lift, and I just want you to beat your heels in together. Beat them in. 1, 2, squeeze, 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 squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, bend, have a little windscreen wipe, side to side. So working a little bit through the glute max. Now let's work through the upper body. So come back down onto the mat. So we've done this one a few times. I love this one. So take the palms into the seams of your trousers, and again that boiling hot coal underneath your tummy. We might have to revert to coal again. Draw the tummy in, slide the shoulders down, lift up, keep the neck nice and long. Hold, really stretch the head. So someone's pulling the crown of the head and someone's pulling your fingertips down towards the feet. Take one arm out to the side, turn your palm up, pulse it, 1, 2, 3, bring it back in. Take your other arm out, pulse it up, 1, 2, 3, bring it back in. Both arms together, pulse up, 1, 2, 3, back in, lengthen back down, release, let everything flop again. 3 more times. Push the pubic bone into the mat, draw the navel in away from the spine, reach into the spine, sorry, not away from the spine. And then take one arm out to the side, lift it up, 1, 2, 3, back in. Take the other side, lift, 1, 2, 3, back in. Both together, 1, 2, 3, back in, gently down, relax again. And again, push the pubic bone down, draw the belly in, slide the shoulders down. And again, take it out, lift, 1, 2, 3. Other side, 1, 2, 3. Both together, keep the neck long, length through the crown of the head, 1, 2, 3. Don't let the tummy drop. Gently back down. Let everything wiggle. Last one. Push the pubic bone down, fingertips towards the feet, length through the crown of the head, lift up. Take both hands out this time, hold, hold, push them up towards the ceiling, and then bring them back, see if you can clasp through the hands, and then just hold, back to centre, whoop, down on the floor, wind screen, wipe, side to side. Janet, Sandra, were lovely to see. Well, David's been coming for a while again, but lovely to see the other David. I know he said he found bridge really hard to swim because of that patellar area. And David, Sandra, I could have hugged him. He said, I think I need to join your remedial class, Joe. I feel really old and it's hard work at the minute. So just do what you can, guys. We're going to come onto our back and we are just going to gently go into our bridge work. So we're just doing 4 mobility bridges today, and then we're going to get on the roller or keep on the floor. So gently, just take a breath in, gently roll the lower back into the mat, close your eyes, start lifting your bum, lifting your lower back, lifting the mid back, sending the knees nice and long. And as Dave can testify, it's only when this move becomes hard that you realise it's just not, you know, it's a tough one to get back to. And then gently back. There is quite a pull on that patellar tendon area, Janet, that's why it's really lengthening. And again, gently back. So you're obviously strengthening the back of the legs, the bum, but there's quite a stretch through the thigh area. And again, breath in, slowly down, bone by bone. Beautiful. 2 more. Breath in. Slowly down, bone by bone. Last one, gently back. Breath in. Slowly down. Okay, So, Lorraine, I don't want you to do roll up, hon. I want you to still strengthen the core. So you can either join me and Lorraine in some chest lift, or you can do roll up in a sec. So chest lift, take your hands behind your head, interlink your fingers, thumbs into the nape of the neck. And again, a little bit like we were doing when we laid prone, it's important that that navel is nice and connected, so it's really pushing in towards the spine. Yeah, you're not squishing into imprint when you come up, you're keeping a neutral spine, rib cage in and down. Chin towards the chest. I want you to lift your head a little bit. And then I want you to lift 1, 2, 3. Check that you've not squished that lower back in. And then come down 1, 2, 3 without letting the head come back. I went round on, I can't remember what night it was. Oh, it's when David and Dave were on actually. Just keep doing it, guys. But I went round to check a couple of guys in the room. And what was happening, they were coming up, not too bad coming up, but when they were coming down, they were pushing the chest out like this, and the ribs were coming away. And that rib cage away will bother the back. So the only way to really think about it is to come up and almost like you're doing a little pulse. So you're lifting and lowering. So you're keeping your chest elevated and the upper back away from the mat. Don't bring the head the whole way down. Lift. Get your elbows wide. Yeah? So everything becomes really nice and tight. Or you can do this move in a straight leg as well. Nice neutral spine, elbows wide, tight through the tummy. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Keep visualising that navel away from the hot coal. Or you can take arms up towards the ceiling, chin to chest, and roll up. And then back down. Need to move that there. I'm saying don't do flexion, I've got a guy who comes with a very similar situation to yours, Lorraine, and his spinal surgeon were quite happy with him doing flexion, so it's I'm a bit of a believer, whatever feels comfortable. And 4 more. 4. What you don't want to be doing, and you don't want to be doing anyway when you're at risk of osteoporosis, anyone, you don't want to be rolling like a ball. 2 more. 2. Hi, cooks. And 1. And gently down. Well done, beautiful. Got very slippery leggings on today. Let's just gently now take your arms out to capital T and just have a little sideways supine spine. Gently back to centre, the other way, and back. And we're just going to turn onto our side, just to do not a lot of side legs. I'm going to run out of time otherwise, but we're just going to do a little bit, just to get there. We've done our glute max when we were laid on our front, so we don't have to do plan today, but we're going to do our side glute med and min. So again, work on that lifting of that waist. You should have a gap underneath your waist. Lengthen the top leg as much as you can. Just lift and lower. Nice, stable pelvis. 3, 4, 4, 3. It's been beautiful the last few days, hasn't it? Just feel a bit more autumnal today there. And 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Circle it. 4. Circle 3. You love these gaps, I know you do. 2, 1. Circle back. 4, 3, 2, 1, pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 works better than 10. And just bring it in. So I just want to do a little bit of abdominal work on the roller or the floor and a little bit of shoulder work before we finish. Really stretch the thigh. Well done. Onto your backs, and again, just take that foot, push the knee away, lift up. Oh. Beautiful. Just take the leg up, just have a little bit of flexion point in. Flex and point, flex and point. Circle, 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 circle back. And beautiful. Come on over onto your other side. And we might have to stay on the floor actually, guys, for a little bit of single leg stretch. So just draw the tummy in, lengthen the leg, and lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Yeah, my auntie, bless her, her son Jonathan's really good friends with Martin actually. He's a lot younger obviously, but he rung him last night and asked him if he'd do a wet room for her because she just can't possibly keep going upstairs to when she eventually gets better. So, oh dear. Hold on the 5th one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Circle. 4. No, 5. I think we did. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Bring it in. Pull the heel into the bum, thigh backwards. Take a breath in. Say hello to Elizabeth and Linda as well, I think we've been away. And then come on to your back, and again, just lengthen out through that glute. Wow, feels tight after this morning. Well done, and just take the soles of the feet together. Use your hands just to push down a little bit. Yeah, just butterflying those knees. And then just do a little bit of your belly breath. So take your hands on your tummy and just take a big inhale as you let the belly become big. Exhale, release. And again, inhale, blow up. And then quick. And again. Beautiful. Well done. Lengthen your legs. Take your arms into your up towards the ceiling. Protract, retract. Keep the shoulder blades down. Take it just into scissor. Remember, there's no need when you take your arm backwards to let the ribs come with you. You want to always keep the ribs down, keeping the back in alignment. If you're on the mat, this should be easier. Debs, I'm going to give you this one, hun. Just out to the side and back. Just at the minute, if windmill bothers you on abduction, just do this one. Yeah, or you can do circling. Or just minimise. Sometimes mine feels great all the way down. Other times I feel a little bit tight when I go back and circle, so I just make it a little bit short, the stance. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then take your arms down by your side. We're just going to do a little bit more core work just before we finish, and then a nice stretch. So again, work, because we're on the floor, and we're going to keep head and shoulders down. Yesterday I went round, someone's head were like this. Remember what I said, guys, you don't want to shorten your neck flexors. So chin towards the chest. If you can't control your own head, then please have some kind of cushion on the back of the head. Walk your way down, ribs down, nice neutral spine. Take the right leg up and the left. Keep the core engaged. Right leg and back. Or you can use your hands if you want to just give you a little bit of support. Nice and slow. Neutral spine. You're not increasing the gap when you take the leg out underneath the lower spine, and you're not closing the gap as you bring the leg in. You're keeping neutral at all times. Twelve, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your ankles, bring your knees into chest, take a beautiful breath in. And then just gently over onto your front. Sorry if I had to cut it short a bit, guys. But I think we've tried to exhaust most muscle groups. So just bring the heel into the bum, tuck the pubic bone, push the pubic bone, into the mat, tuck the tailbone. You can raise the thigh away a little bit if you want to increase that stretch through the quads. And the other side. Push the pubic bone down, pull the heel in. And thank you as always, you are fabulous. And just tuck your bum up, take a breath in. Round we go. Oh. The other way. Please feel free, guys, to just do some more shell stretch if you need. Now, otherwise, just gently soften the knees and come back up. And thank you.
Hi, Serena.